All right, welcome back to Browns franchise here on Madden 24. Had a close game last week against the Rams where we almost blew a big lead in the second half, but we're able to come down, kick a game-winning field goal after it was tied up. So taking on the Lions this week, and there's actually a three-way tie for the lead in the division. Steelers have the tiebreaker, of course, because they beat us. But really important game here, especially if other teams in the division lose. I mean, we don't want to drop down below the Ravens or anything like that. So I want to bring back Jalen Phillips. I'd almost rather do a 4-year deal than a 5-year deal. But the 5-year deal would stretch the money out just a little bit. No. Give him just a little bit more money. He wants even more. We may end up franchise tagging him, to be honest. He wants a lot of money, and I just don't know that we have it. So there's a chance we just end up franchise tagging him. Wyatt Teller, we really don't have the money to bring him back. So Jerome Ford, I don't see any reason to bring back. Same with a lot of these other guys. They're just not starters. So we are into week 5 now. Getting a little bit closer to the trade deadline. And we don't have a first or a second round pick in this draft. So, I mean, that's something to think about as we get a little closer to the trade deadline. I'm not actually going to upgrade players yet. It's not going to let me go back now. Okay. Well, we will just wait a second here. Sometimes bringing up the Xbox menu will make that load real quick, but not every time. It's not doing anything now. I really didn't even want to upgrade players yet. I just hit it kind of accidentally. So. There it goes. You know what? I guess we'll go ahead and upgrade. Christian Wilkins will do run stopper. Hopefully get the block shitting up a little bit. It's going to go by 1. Power moves went up by 1. His block shitting's pretty good. It's like a 92. Ed Oliver will go run stopper as well. It's going to no block shitting upgrades, but pursuit, strength, and tackle. And everybody else, I'll let the CPU do. So we'll real quickly here get into our weekly strategy. And it looks like they have a new quarterback. David Stefa. Stefa? 2 F's in there. I guess we'll defend the deep pass. I really don't want to run inside. But I guess, we could try it. Of course, we have our rookie quarterback, Philip Wall, who is taking the place of the injured Ethan Kilmer. We did trade for him. He came over to us from Arizona. Get that one to the end zone, to Huggins. We should be getting our other wide receiver back. I don't think he's back this week, but I think he will be back next week. Huggins has been pretty good, though. think he had a touchdown last game. I think he took a slant all the way for a touchdown. I just hit the wrong button, and then by the time I hit the right one, it was no longer open. So that one's picked off. We've got bronze here. I would like to get at least silver. That one's picked off. I don't know that we're going to get silver, but we could definitely try. Ringer with a catch. Get to Huggins again. Ringer drops it. Okay, we're not going to end up with silver here. Yeah, we're just a little off from silver. That's fine. It's not really that big of a deal. Got Huggins, Philip Wall, and Levi Bannon as our focus players. Doesn't look like there's any injuries on offense here. And let's see about the defense. Hopefully nothing. Broken finger for, is that Greg Newsome? That's not what we want. He's a big part of this defense. At some point, I might consider trading for a kicker. David Patterson has an upgrade. I'm going to go hybrid. +2 man, +1 zone is pretty good. And he's Superstar X Factor. He was Superstar X Factor when we drafted him, so we just kind of got lucky on that one. We have some trade offers for a Conquo. What do they give us? Not a whole lot of anything. I mean, maybe we trade him at the deadline for maybe see if we can get like a third. I know some of those offers were giving us a couple of 5th round picks, so you know, maybe without the players we can get like a third. Philip Wall had 2 interceptions last week, did throw 3 touchdowns, 350 yards. Hopefully we can cut down on the interceptions. Skip right into the game here. Looks like we're going to get the ball first. Huggins going to return here. Gets us up to the 21. It's not terrible. Philip Wall in the season, 600 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. And I think we're going to come out with a run here. Hand it off to A-Chain there, but he stopped right. We had trouble running the ball last week against the Rams. Had a lot of trouble running the ball. And nobody looked open on that one. I was going to try to get it away to Kadarius Toney. Maybe we'll look for the X Factor Benson on this one. Oh, man. We'll punt. They'll have pretty decent field position at the 38. Stifa's coming in the game now. Their rookie quarterback. He's kind of got similar stats to Philip Wall if you just flip those touchdown and interception numbers. We'll take a look at the Alliance team here eventually. Probably not on this drive. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Lose about 4 right away. And we got a pretty good defensive line here. You know, Ed Oliver, Christian Wilkins. That's going to be a sack. Martin Emerson. Of course, at least, you know, with Greg Newsome out, we got Martin Emerson there. So. It's 3rd and 20. Let's see if they can do something here. They're going to throw it kind of short. Only get about 7. We'll get the ball back here. Huggins with a little bit of a return. Hopefully he's not hurt. He looks like he might be hurt. Jogging off the field there. Yeah, Bell's on. Bell is into the game, so. That was terrible. Couldn't get the ball away. Gonna throw it out to Benson. That's caught. Get a lot of that sack yardage back. Huggins has a bruised sternum. So we are down at this point 2 receivers, which means we may look to go to Benson just a little bit. I'm actually going to throw this one to Devon Achane. It's going to bring up a 4th and 1. I really want to go for it here. Just try to run the ball up the middle, maybe. And they've got damn near everybody in the box here. I'm gonna run against it anyway. Big hole opens up. And we've got the first down. Maybe utilize Ringer a little more here today. And of course, Bell's into the game now. He doesn't see the field a lot. But bruised sternum, that's probably going to keep Huggins out for a while. A couple of weeks maybe. Gonna take off here with Philip Wall. There's no space at all. Go no huddle here. Gonna have Benson coming across the middle. He gets into some open space there. Get down to the 33. Benson's already got 2 catches for 34 yards. It's not bad. Not a bad start. We're going to get sacked again, though, by Aiden Hutchinson. I'm going to go with a screen here. Just try to get some of this back. Devon Achane never got out of his blocking stance there. Just couldn't do anything. I really don't. I know we're at 37, but it's probably a long field goal for our kickers. I'm going to throw it up to Benson. He couldn't quite catch up to it. 4th and 14. They want us to punt. This is not a part of the field where I'd be willing to punt. We're only going to gain, you know, if it goes into the end zone, 17 yards of field position. So I think we're going to go for it here. And we're going to get sacked. That's fine. I mean, lost a couple yards on the sack, but a punt there doesn't do much for us. We played really well on defense last time. So. I'm really fine with going for it there. They're going to hand it off again. He's got 3 rushes for -5. I'd assume they're going to try to throw here. In 3rd and 11, you'd think they're actually going to run like a screen pass. Just get a couple. David Montgomery. And probably the next time they have the ball, we check out the team. See who else is there. We know David Montgomery. And we know Aiden Hutchinson's still on the team. Their new rookie quarterback. So. Makes me kind of wonder where Jared Goff went. Jet sweep gets us pretty much nothing. Go hurry up here and try another screen pass. And he's just blocking the whole time. Never gets out into his route. Screen passes are not working today. Gonna throw it to Benson. He's gonna get up to the 33. 4th and 3. I mean, if it was 4th and 1, I'd probably go for it. Don't have the best punter either, but that one's not bad. Just gonna back him up to the 20. Of course, we have a rookie kicker and a rookie punter, so they're gonna hand this one off. First real successful run of the day. That's a first down. Looking to throw, almost picked off by Emerson, who is superstar X Factor. Nearly jumped the route. Just gonna check it down short here. Only get about 2. It's gonna take us to the end of the first. Close game so far. Lions really haven't done much on offense, but their defense is playing well. So. Throw that one. That's incomplete. Patterson on the coverage. Ringer's going to be back to return now, as Huggins was also our punt returner. So with him injured, Ringer's going to get the return duties here, and he's going to have a nice return to the 39. Just able to take it and get around everybody. I think we're going to try to start to establish the run a little bit. Gonna get 2. We've only run the ball 3 times. Throw it underneath to Bell. Gets us to a 3rd and 5. I'm gonna try to get this to Kadarius Toney. It's gonna bring up 4th and 2. I think I might go for this. I don't want to run a fake. I think I'm gonna come out and maybe audible to a run. We've got the first down and more. A touchdown here would be big, especially since nobody's scored yet. How is that only 2 yards? That looked like way more than 2 yards. Try to get this one to Benson. Able to make the catch, but not quite able to get the first down. Gonna be 3rd and inches here. I think we probably just run the ball, and if we don't get it, run it again. We're not gonna get it. We're actually gonna lose a little bit there. I think I'm gonna come up and run it again though. Oh, nothing there. I'm gonna turn it over on downs again. They stopped us. They've not let us run the ball too well today. So. Zero to 0 here now. Gonna throw a little screen pass there. Break some tackles. I mean, the momentum's going their way, but we'll see. Their offense hasn't done a whole lot today. Emerson on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. There's a pitch. Gibbs is going to get 1 more yard. He's just going to throw it away on 3rd down. Wilkins with the pressure, and they're going to punt. It's out at the 1. Okay. That's a problem. Especially when we haven't really ran the ball. We're going to bring Jerome Ford out and a goal line package. That's a safety. Oh my gosh. Game lagged just a little bit there, and I'm not going to blame that. I'm going to blame our blocking. Detroit now up 2-0. They can thank their punter for that one, getting it down to the 1. But need our defense to step up here a little bit more. They're going to get 7 yards on that play. Might have been one of their bigger plays of the game. Levi Bannon, the rookie, finally onto the field. That one's caught. It's a 1st down. First catch of the game for Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think I'm going to take Myles Garrett here. There. Just barely able to get that one away. Nearly sacked. That would have been big. He would have lost a lot of yardage on that. Well, I'm going to take Jerome Baker here. And blitz up the middle, but going to get that one out to Gibbs. And now we're down to the 2-minute warning. Of course, Detroit also gets the ball to start the 2nd. So. Again, a very important game for us. Such a close race here in the division. And Detroit's starting to feel it. Noah Fant. I think when we come back from halftime, we'll take a look. I know I haven't done that yet. I just keep forgetting. Hasn't seemed like a good time yet. Second and goal here. We have all of our timeouts, so expect to use them probably after this play if they don't get a touchdown. That one's incomplete, so we don't have to use the timeouts. But if we stop them here, we'll definitely take a timeout. Make them kick the field goal. If that's what they want to do, they could always decide to go for it. Chasing the quarterback, he throws it away. We don't even need to take a timeout. And they're going to kick a field goal, try to make this a 5-0 game. They do. We have all of our timeouts here to work with. I'll let this one bounce through the end. All of our timeouts to work with to try to either get a touchdown or at least get into field goal range or something. I think I'm just going to send Benson deep and see what happens. It's knocked down. Okay. We're sacked there. They're going to call a timeout. .33 seconds here. 3rd and 22. Gonna get it to Benson. That's a first down. We'll call a timeout now. Still 2 remaining. I changed playbooks at some point. Honestly thinking about changing them back. I know I was doing Bill's playbook there for a while. I don't exactly remember what I'm in now. I think it's Ravens playbook or something. I'm sure if you go back in the videos, I showed it, but it's been a while. So. One's knocked down again. Only 17 seconds now. Go slants here. I don't know if Bell's got the speed to take them on. Try to get to him. He's bumped and 4th and 10 now. With only 12 seconds left. I think I am going to try to go for this. I just don't know that after the play they're going to have a whole lot of time. That one's knocked down. 7 seconds. I mean, they have timeouts. That one's incomplete. 5 seconds. They're just going to line up for a field goal. It's good. They're going to make it 8-0. It's going to leave 1 second here. I'm going to let this one bounce through the end zone. That'll give us a play. Try to maybe get just something straight down the field for carries. Tony, maybe? I don't know what to do. And now we don't have all the buttons on the field. There's a flag down. This is going to be pass interference. Oh, we're so lucky. We are so lucky. I'm going to look for something for Benson here. There's not. There's not the same plays there are, you know, in the playbook I used to run. There's not as many, you know, for the tight end. I'm gonna throw it deep for Benson. Nearly caught it off the tip. Of course, that wasn't. I think that that was an untimed play there, so there's not much we can do. We're gonna change our offensive focus to throw it deep and then defend the inside run. My Wi-Fi just disconnected, so I'm hoping that the game doesn't like just stop here. Because it is the cloud version. It is. It very well could just stop. I don't know though, because I've got my Xbox with a wired connection, so if it's just the Wi-Fi. And it looks like it's back, so it doesn't look like it affected anything. But the Lions were starting to come down the field here. He should have thrown that one away. And we're going to go ahead and take a look here at the Lions team. Of course, the rookie quarterback, David Steffa. I don't know. Backup is Hendon Hooker. Running back, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Rookie, Rudy Higgins at fullback. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Gabe Davis, who we have in Lions franchise. Jamison Williams, a rookie, Alan Kelly, and then Antonio Green, who's been in the league for a couple of years. Noah Fant is actually going to be their tight end, and then backup is Sam Laporta. Looks like a pretty good offensive line still. Maybe a right guard's not the best, but they're a great offensive line. Jacob Martin at left end, Aiden Hutchinson. Outside of Aiden Hutchinson, maybe not the best line. Taki's here. Quincy Roche is also on the team. Jack Campbell's still here. Maybe not a real strong linebacker core. It looks like really the weakness of this team is the defense. Brian Branch, and then Zane Gonzalez is the kicker. So, you know, we should really be able to take advantage of their defense a little more, but we really haven't been able to. Allen's caught. They get some of it back, but it's going to be 4th and 11. Now, would I actually go for 2 if we score a touchdown? I don't know. You kind of hope you don't have to chase the points real early. As my Wi-Fi's gone out again. So. I'm not sure because, you know, playing it on the cloud As it looks like A-Chain's going to get wide open. It's picked off. Jump the route on that one and get a big return down to the 34. He looked wide open, and then the safety, I think it was the safety, just came over and jumped the route. So ball maybe just floated up a little too long. I don't know. They're gonna run it again. Got 5. He's got 11 rushes for 35 yards, which is, you know, not really great. Caught, but he's out of bounds. Yard short of the first down. They're going to go for this on 4th and 1. And I am basically going to send everybody. They're throwing it. That's incomplete. We're going to get the ball back. Pressure there was able to force an inaccurate pass. So. Going to run it here with A-Chain. He's going to get a first down. I think we're going to go no huddle and just try to run it again. And we get nothing. We're actually going to lose. So. Try a screen pass again. They haven't worked all game. I haven't tried one in a while, though. So. Maybe it'll work this time. He's actually going to get out on the route that time. So. First down. Going to throw it out to the running back. He's going to get 3. I'm going to run the ball here. It's actually going to be Jerome Ford with the carry. He gets basically nothing. On A-Chain. Unfortunately, he's not going to get forward progress on that. It's 4th and 6. I'm going for it. It's been a pretty close game here. That one's knocked down. Ain't nothing still. Giving them good field position again. They're going to run the ball. Going to break a tackle and pick up 7. Our team has struggled in this game. I think part of it is the playbook. I know I changed playbooks, I think, fairly recently. So. It's actually going to be play action. And they're up to the 35 with the first down. Really don't want them to get a touchdown. The way we've played, I don't know that we can come out of a 2-score game. I mean, a 2-touchdown. Their quarterback is hurt. So Hendon Hooker going to come into the game. That one's incomplete. Hendon Hooker going to get sacked. Martin Emerson with the sack. They're going to punt it down to the 4. So we've got a long way to go to score here. The sack, though, is, you know, enough to get them to... it was enough to get them to go for a punt instead of a field goal. So I'm just going to throw this one deep. It's going to be caught by Kadarius Toney. And he's going to go all the way for a touchdown, 96 yards. And I think we're going to go for 2 to tie it up. Kadarius Toney. He's got enough speed to just take it all the way. Maybe look for Benson here on a pass for the 2-point conversion. Gonna get it to Benson, and the game is tied 8-8. Of course, they had a safety and 2 field goals for their 8 points. We might have a chance now with Hendon Hooker if he makes a mistake. And then Hooker's 0 for 3 passing right now. We got to stop here. We get good field position. He's going to scramble. And then Hooker's going to have a first down. He does have that scrambling ability, we know from previous seasons in Lions franchise where we had Hendon Hooker starting. That one's dropped. A lot of drops all of a sudden. Gonna run the ball here. And Oliver gonna get through for a tackle. We're not going to end up with as good a field position if we get a stop here, but probably good enough. They really haven't had a lot of yards at all or anything. But I don't know. Their defense played well enough most of the game. As we get into the 4th quarter here, that's a catch. Now they're going to be pretty much into field goal range here. Really needed to stop there on 3rd down. Just weren't able to get it. A field goal here. It's really all we can hope to force. Maybe a sack, maybe knock them out of field goal range. We can hope for that. They run the ball, it's going to be hard to sack them. So 3rd and 6 now. I'm thinking they're at least going to get a field goal out of this. If we can answer with a touchdown, that would be nice. Just really don't want to let them score a touchdown here. That's caught. And now they're all the way down to the 13-yard line. Hendon Hooker making plays when it matters. Mostly on 3rd down. That one's knocked down by Emerson. He's not going to let a touchdown happen if he can help.
Bronco switch, Bronco, check. No.
3rd and 8 now. Can still try to force a field goal here. Been pretty bad on 3rd down. That one's dropped. And they're going to kick a field goal. We just kind of got lucky that time. Just kind of got lucky that he dropped it. If we can get a touchdown, we've moved the ball, okay at times. It's just a lot of the time we haven't been able to finish. Our only touchdowns on that big play to Kadarius Toney. Gonna get this one out for Bell. Bell with a catch. And he's gonna get all the way down to the 36-yard line. Just a slant, deep down the field. Able to catch up to the ball. Take it for a big game. We haven't been able to run the ball. It's 2 games in a row where we've struggled to run the ball. Gonna get a few yards there. Bring up 3rd and 5 here. We can get. Looks like Bell's gonna come underneath on a little crossing route here. He just sort of stopped. Now it's 4th and 1. Do we want to go? It's a 44-yard field goal. Or we could try to go for it. I think I'm going to go for it. Try to get, a touchdown. Try to win the game. Going to get it out for A-Chain. He's going to make the catch, I think. Yeah, he did. He did get his feet down. He was open enough that all he really had to do was just stay in bounds. And he's not able to get anything running the ball. 11 rushes for 30 yards. He got sacked on that one. I was looking for Benson. He came out of his route kind of funny, so I'm going to send him deep this time. I'm going to take off the foot wall. He's going to get sacked. We're going to have to settle for the field goal. Now it's going to be 48 instead of. I think it's going to be no good. Yeah, it's no good. They had us iced. I didn't realize that was going to happen, and then I didn't want to waste a timeout. See if we can't try to get the ball back here. They're going to run it. And break off a big gain. We need stops here. We're out of time. I really don't want to call any timeouts until after the 2. Run it down, call screen pass. It's a 1st down. I'm going to have to call timeout. They're going to run it down to the 2-minute warning. They're into field goal range, so. going to be the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
And I think if that's going to be a touchdown. They're down at the 1. It would almost have been better if we had gotten into the end zone. I guess we could try to hold him here. Make him kick the field goal. Maybe we'll get the ball back with very little time, but it's a touchdown. David Montgomery. Looks like we're going to lose this game. It's a 10-point lead with a minute left. And we only have 2 timeouts now. So. We really just didn't play well. I mean, we did go for it on 4th down a lot. I feel like most of the time it was pretty justified. Most of the time us going for it on 4th down did not lead to much for the other team. So it's not like the Lions scored a lot out of those plays. I was just gonna try to throw deep for Kadarius Toney. Was giving him a second to get down the field. We're hit. Philip Wall fumbles the ball, and I don't know. This is suddenly got even worse. So. Jahmyr Gibbs 96 yards rushing, but like 40 of it was on that last drive. Probably 40 or 50 yards of it was on that final drive. So I think our defense is just a little fatigued here at the end. I'm not calling timeouts. There's no point at this point, so. I mean, what do? We hold him to a. Still have to get an onside kick. We'd still have to score in the first place, which has been pretty difficult. We'll look at the stats for the game here. Philip Wall. I mean, played pretty much better than the other 2 quarterbacks. Jahmyr Gibbs played well. We just couldn't run the ball, and it really hurt us. So, passing, I mean, I think we're just going to end up. And defensively, we didn't have any turnovers. So, I think we're going to end up just going back to Bill's playbook. It's probably going to be what we have to do here. So. There were no scenarios or anything this week, so we're going to take on the Bills in week 6. Go ahead and advance it to week 6. I was thinking it was the cloud, but my Lions franchise is on the cloud. We're Browns franchise. I was slightly mixed up because we were playing the Lions, but we're, So it actually didn't really matter that my wife went out. Steelers are 4-1, Ravens are 4-1, so we've got the Bills. We're higher overall than the Bills, and real quick here, where we were actually in Detroit playbook. I don't like that at all. I don't know why I thought that would be better. I want Bills playbook, which is a power run vertical. Maybe because I saw the Bills playbook was a power run vertical and was like, oh, maybe I'll try it. A different one. There's more plays to the tight end in Bill's playbook, and especially deep down the field. Now that we've gone back to our favorite playbook, maybe we'll start to do better. I don't know. We're 3-2 though, so I mean this season is far from over. But take on the Bills in the next one. I will see you then. Have a good day.